All right, so this is week 3 of the dynamic gym. Me and you.
You can see my underwear, my sweat line.
Yeah,
right there.
You were working hard. You were working hard.
I like that we don't have mirrors.
So what was the workout? We did 30
it's
calories.
40, no, 30, yeah.
30 calories.
30, 90,
thrusters.
30.
30 calories. What were you thinking on the bike?
I was thinking on the bike to start off at an aggressive pace, which would then create the mindset for me, but not one that was too aggressive that I would burn out and still have 20 calories to go.
I was thinking a minute and a half.
I don't think in time. If I give myself a time, it's just, I can't do that. I have to find a vibe.
Vibe.
I have to find a vibe. I'm not
You look tired. You look uncomfortable. Rocking your head.
Focus with you. I'm breathing. Look at my breathing right there.
Boom,
No, I'm
side,
thinking
side, push, pull. Your eyes are closed. Your head is rocking.
And look at my breathing.
Ooh. Dan's behind the camera.
You're doing a good job. Brett is the master coach in this situation.
You're
doing the same thing, by the way. You're side, push, pull, pull.
I was falling into the pattern. I'm also thinking do more arms.
That's what
more
I was
arms,
thinking.
more
That's
arms,
what I was thinking.
more arms.
And I also
more
thought
arms.
my arms would leave my legs. And if my arms were driving, my legs would keep pedaling. And equal force would be happening to a degree.
Well, there's so many thrusters that are about to come.
No, but the thrusters are...
So this is where I picked it up.
That's where you just
the
have to
bar is
zone
so
out.
light. And
No, wait a minute. To you.
I felt
Okay,
that
to you. The bar is light to you.
I really wanted to add weight just to be able to pull it into a front rack. Because see how it's floating under my chin? To me, this isn't a thruster.
Well,
this is
It's a thruster.
This is a placeholder.
I'm thinking, okay, catch my breath. I just got off the bike. Take a second to rest because once I get that bar up, I'm not going to want to immediately set it down. So after the bike, if you noticed, I stopped, I collected myself, and then I got going in the thrusters. And before I was thinking about the weight, because just to remind you, an empty bar is still a thruster, I was recognizing the handle, the difference of a straight bar.
Inside? You had the inside handle there.
I tried.
I was on the outside
I
grip.
considered switching my grip, but it was just too wide for me. So it was very narrow, and my wrists were really feeling it. It wasn't good on my wrist. But feelings don't matter, right?
Well, they don't help.
Well, they just are a distraction.
They are a distraction.
I think my extension's better than yours. Look,
I
my
think I
arms
just
are
have
straight,
bigger
head
biceps.
through. Straight, head through.
I think I'm just...
Squat, head
my head
through.
is through. My elbows are locked. I think my biceps are just bigger.
Is your squat to depth?
And you have hyperextended elbows.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing a penalty because it's easier to stop, rest, recover, and moving recovery, like this penalty, than to hold the bar up overhead for an extended period of time and continue to burn out your shoulders. This workout is intended for you to have a penalty so that you get active recovery, give your wrist a break, put the bar down, and get back into it at a faster, more efficient pace than if you were to just suffer through all of the reps at once. Does that make sense?
I think I'm suffering less than you.
Well, you already made it clear that the bar wasn't a challenge for you.
Correct.
So
it was just it was management. It was mental management at this point, and counting. I had a hard time counting. I'm still not sure. I know I did at least 90.
My reps are better than yours.
Well, how do you define when you say better? What do you mean?
They're all the way through. I'm squatting all the way down. I'm locking.
You don't think I'm squatting all the way down? Every rep is exactly the same.
Okay. So there's no problem here.
No problem. We're doing quality reps.
So honestly, if you tell me that you wanted to go heavier, you should have gone heavier. My rebuttal to that is go faster. Why aren't you going faster here?
because there's a limit in the energy required per rep, whether it's an empty bar or whether there's weight on it. And the weight was going to help me get into better depth and to get into a better rack position.
Well, you
all.
should be able to work on
It's a little bit of a
So, like,
counterbalance. Yeah, you make a
need
good
to work
point.
on
You
your
should be able to,
mobility.
if I have trouble with an empty bar, it means like I
Yeah,
need
well, how
work.
would you coach someone
with
if
my
their
knees
reps
out.
didn't look great with an empty bar? Would you automatically load them up with 2 heavy plates on each side?
No, but I look great. The difference is I look great. Look, and I got done, and now I'm back on the bike.
Okay.
And I think moving at the same speed, if not a little bit faster than I did in the first 30.
On the bike.
I think so. If I remember
Your
correctly.
shoulders are sweatier.
Yeah, because I just did 90 thrusters, but
I wish we could, like, if we put side to side, I do see maybe more speed here. Like, your cadence is probably higher.
Yeah, because I knew the end is near, and I can empty it out. This is where you're allowed to
Yeah.
get.
If you can find that next
Overexert.
gear, it's the time to
Yeah. It's gonna be
dig,
over soon.
find it. Did you feel, how was the second round of bike calories for you? Like,
How did it
no
feel?
problem. It was hard. It was harder than you thought, because I personally felt like it was
Look, see how I
much
scrunch
more-
down lower? That's a different technique. That's where I'm in low. My arms are bending less.
Mm-hmm.
My shoulders are further forward. I'm pulling more. I'm using my core a little bit more.
Yeah, I've never seen you
I'm
get that low,
stomping it.
actually.
Yeah, well, when you get your shoulders down into it, you don't need to use your arms to extend as much, and you can use your core a little bit more and your torso. So like push pull. See how it like looks like it's less effort? It's a little more efficient. Wes does this really well. If you watch
that's
Wes
true.
on the bike, he's very good at this.
That's true. I've seen that.
This is a
Wes
little
the
this is a
beast.
little tip I picked up from Wes back in the day. Back when we were at
What, beast mode?
the run gym.
It took you that long?
Yeah, I just finished. There we go.
But
And
Wes was
and
doing that like on 21st Street in 2016 when I joined, because he was
No,
my first
it's
thaw
when we
ever.
got these bikes because
Okay,
they were
so
different
we're-
than
yeah.
the. So this was his technique.
If you can.
Where did I
this
finish
year,
there?
I
Like
was
7:25.
struggling. I was struggling.
You were feeling hurts. You were feeling feelings. You were in a
I
different
was
place.
really trying to push through, but I, in my opinion, felt like I did a great job on the thrusters, and I was suffering here on the bike. I was feeling empty.
Overall, I think we did a good job.
The handles on the bike are challenging for people with smaller hands.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the arms of the bike feel really heavy.
I don't. Yeah.
And the legs felt exhausted from the thrusters.
I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
So I'm trying to
All those
just
things are true. It doesn't. I
Make
don't-
Brett proud here by pushing it like she asked me to.
we should. Yeah.
And
She wanted you to do a
it was
good
tough.
job.
But you can't let up once you start to feel that discomfort, because I
Do you think you were letting up a bit? There you
I'm
push it.
pushing
You
through
bared
the
down a little
desire
bit
to
more.
let up. I'm fighting with the desire to let up.
This is where I wanted to be there for you, but I didn't want to be annoying.
Thank you.
So I
I
was-
felt that.
I was like, I'm
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, I felt that. I saw.
but I don't
felt your
want to. I don't want to
presence, but
annoy
yeah.
you.
Well, I don't like it when people talk to me.
Nope. At this point, like it's not going to be helpful to
Yeah.
do or say anything.
Right. But
But
the presence of like
being
team being there
Yeah.
goes very far.
Yeah, man. I
Like,
didn't
it's
have
the damn
blood. In my,
drink
you could see I did
method.
not have much blood in my face.
No, your eyes are.
I look like a
you look little
skeleton.
scary.
I think I need better oxygen.
Probably all of those rolls you.
I think I think my oxygen saturation wasn't good.
I think
You remember when they said
Hawaiian rolls.
they said battle will look gray? Well,
Yeah,
I think I look
oxygen
gray.
saturation.
I
No,
think
you're
my oxygen
overthinking it. You
saturation's
don't
low.
want that. You're just being dramatic.
Okay. Well, high fives. We finished.
What
We
was
did
my
it.
time?
We were done. I want to say you were like 8.5. I don't know if
What do you
they
think of
showed the
this
clock.
recovery position?
Not good,
Actually, science proves that that position is better than hands up overhead.
but not for your psychology.
Sure, but you can take 5 seconds and recover with hands on your knees, and
It's a defeated position.
it's not the defeated position. It's actually the most
See
efficient recovery position.
see where my hands are on my hips? That's Superman.
That's the ego.
Superman.
Yeah, but you can put your hands.
Means
on
I
your
can do more. I'm ready for more. I am prepared, ready.
Sometimes I just like.
But like now?
Yeah.
Like not in the workout though.
No, just in this conversation.
Yeah. We're both like keeping it together pretty well.
You can't be dramatic.
No.
I would like to think that I was not dramatic when I stepped off the bike and put my hands on my knees and took a moment for myself. And 30 seconds